Welcome to day 8 of a year of solo board gaming and ill-advised and stupid adventure journey. And this is going to be this is sort of a epilogue to Small Games Week. Last week, my theme was basically small footprint games, so we did a lot of Button Shy. I did a couple tiny epic games. This is the last of the tiny epic games, and this will actually kick off Zombie Week. So we'll be doing this. We'll be doing Dead of Winter, which technically is not supposed to be played solo, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it solo anyway, because I love the game that much. And we've got a couple other ones as well. Zombicide will be in there. Zombicide will be in pretty heavily, actually. But today we're gonna do a Tiny Epic Zombies. This is a game also by Scott Almes, who also did Food Chain Island, the video of which went live today. So we've begun. I've begun. I'm not backing out now. If I do, then I will just be super embarrassed. And given that I'm willing to be on camera with this balding head, I'm probably willing to be embarrassed. So who knows how the year is going to go. But this is Tiny Epic Zombies by Scott Almes. And we're going to go through the actual full setup. I have played this recently, unlike a couple of the other games, so it shouldn't be quite as awkward to set up. There are a lot of components to this, though. This is definitely one of the ones that can be a little on the messy side in terms of setting up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up here. This, like all the other ones, I think is intended to be the dice tray, except there's only one dice that you're really rolling at any one time, so you can just roll that in anywhere you want. We're going to go ahead and put this up here in the far right, and I'm hoping that you can see that. It looks okay. My screen is back there. Gameplay over here. That's not a good setup, so we'll figure out as the year goes on. I'm hoping to improve this setup quite a bit. So if you have any things that you think that I should be doing differently in terms of setup or how I'm doing things on screen, please let me know. So this one has a lot of different zombies that you can go with, a lot of different characters as well. This also has a lot of different variants in terms of gameplay. It's one of the things I actually really like about the game. I'm going to move that off to the corner here. There's head-to-head, there's cooperative via zombie player. There's also just simply the solo mode. So we're going to do this. We're going to let's set up the map first. So this is the cooperative courtyard. There is a competitive courtyard on the back, and it goes there. And then I'm going to make sure I have the rule book open so that I'm following the rules as much as I can. We're going to go ahead and take our map cards. These make up the whole thing, and there's a side 1 and a side 2 for each one. And sometimes what I'll do is I can probably do this. Yeah, I'll do this on screen. I think this will work fine. So we're going to shuffle this up a little bit. We're going to just do these randomly, and then arrange them around the mall. This is another one where I will probably mess up one rule at least once. There's a lot to keep track of. The movement is usually what throws me the most with this game. Trying to remember if I can move through a specific set of walls, or if there's anything that I need to do specifically regarding zombies. That's usually what I mess up the most. So I'm going to do the ones that actually connect to the courtyard first. So the symbol always has to be facing out. So the symbol has to be out there. And then we'll just basically do a little clockwise thing here. Then over there. I'm not going to be too precise to start off with because I'm then going to flip some of these. So they can get a true random mall and then finish the setup. And to do that, Alexa, flip 8 coins.
I flipped 8 coins. 5 of them were heads, 3 were tails.
That did not help. Okay. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got tails.
All right. That is going to be really annoying. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got tails.
Yeah, that's going to be really annoying and really time consuming. So let's do this. We have got 2 green, 2 black, 1 double plus, and 1 plus. Let's say green and single plus stays as is, black and double red, I flip it. So we'll do this. Double is flipped. Black and double red, I flip. I flip. Black and double red, 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 I flip. All right, so now we have our arrangement of the stores. I just want to make sure all the exits are in the right place. We're going to go ahead and put out the various components to this. Let's see. First thing is that you're either going to have this cop car or the motorcycle. And if I remember correctly, where is that going to be? That's pick up supplies. Police car, police car. Enter the police car. You may immediately move, blah, 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 blah. We'll get to that when we actually go to place it. So I'm going to do this face on its side so that you can see it a little bit better. And we're going to go ahead and put that away. Let's see. We're going to need these little pallet things that say 1 and 2. And then the 1 is going to go, that's where the 2 goes. So I'll go ahead and put that down. And the 1's going to go right here. It's actually right nearby. All right. So then we'll need to pick some, let's pick some humans first, and then we'll pick some missions for them to go on. All right, so let's go with this person, the athlete, and we'll go with the janitor. Okay, and then we're going to need I believe, a zombie card to go with as well. The zombie that you actually end up with doesn't really matter a whole lot in terms of... Oh, and there's a little barricade token. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. There's a barricade token that goes on the 2 here. And we'll set up the number of survivors that are supposed to be in there in just a moment. So we're going to be going up against the teenager zombie. The other zombies will go off to the corner there. Let's see. For each of these humans, we're going to need a little health indicator at 0. We're going to need bullet indicators at 9. And I like the way that this basically has you trade bullets and health. So essentially, as you use health and as you lose health and as you lose bullets, you only die when the 2 meet. So if you could actually go all the way like this. You could lose 8 health, never use a bullet, and you're fine. Let's go ahead and pull these little people here. And I think all 3 of them end up in the courtyard. We're going to need a little supply of zombies. We'll just keep these off to the side, I think over here, which I think you can see over there. Little zombies, so much fun. Little zombies, grr, grr, grr. Little zombies coming at you. Little zombies gonna eat your brain. I am prone to just occasionally, like the vocal equivalent of noodling. From time to time, so that is something that you get to see if you watch all of these videos, which I'm sure is a draw. I don't know why I'm being so precise with these. Let's just go ahead and get these out, because we got a lot of games to get through. All right. One of my meeples actually had some things on there. We got another little meeple there. We don't need to worry about the 2 other health icons, and we don't need to worry about the bullets. We do have a bunch of weapons. The weapons are, in this game, they're really neat, but they do sometimes feel like, why bother? There is a bit of a, does it really matter if I attach these to my meeple? So, unlike the Quest one, which had this neat little backboard, these are just sort of loose in here. All right. So I'm going to go through the rule book and just make sure that I've done everything correctly. Like most rule books, this is going to have one separate section for the rules, and then for the solo version, you then go to the back of the book and find this little extra thing here, solo 1 player. Solo game setup is the same as cooperative, except the player controls 2 separate human cards with a separate item equal for each. Each human character should take turns. Cooperative wins placing survivor tokens. Choose the number based on the desired difficulty. And basically, these are the little survivor icons here. You can do 3 for an easy game, 2 for normal, 1 for hard, 0 for epic. I'm going to do 2 because I feel like I cheated everyone when I did the beginner difficulty level for Galaxy 2 days ago. That was pretty stupid. So I'm going to just do 2 survivors. We're going to have a nice normal level of difficulty. No horde markers are needed for the zombie card. Only the passive ability at the top of the zombie card is used. So let's find out what the passive ability of the teenager zombie is. When a player is overrun in any room with an entrance symbol, they take 1 additional damage. So basically, the teenager zombies are hanging out at the entrances of each of these, and they're going to hurt you even more than usual. But that is the big setup change for that. And you draw 1 face down card from the search deck and place it next to your player card. We have not set up the search deck, so we will not do that yet. Let's go through the actual setup. Make sure that we're doing this correctly. Place the 9 mall cards to form the mall map. We've done that with the courtyard and the outer edges, and then we need a zombie at each entrance. So there's zombie there, zombie there, zombie there, and all the way around. Zombies at each of the mall entrance, eating your brain. All right, there we go. On the courtyard, place the barricade token on the 2 space of the barricade rack. We've done that. Place 2 survivor tokens in the pool area. Again, we're going for a normal difficulty level, so that is going to be 2 there. And then there's a bunch of things here about selecting the zombie players. Obviously, we're not going to do that. Choose an item, equal, and place it on the courtyard center. So we're going to have the athlete be, I guess, green, and we'll have the janitor be orange. And I'm going to use this to remind me of which one is which. So otherwise, it's going to be really easy to confuse the two. I'm also going to slide this down a little bit so we have space to put weapons, and I think you can see everything there, so that should be fine. And there's a little space here for the draw card as well. Shuffle the 9 objective cards underneath the table to randomly draw 3 of them. These are going to form the goals of this. This is actually one of the big reasons why I like this game, is that the missions that you have quarantine the infected, escort the army, fix the helicopter, save the stranded, assemble an arsenal, escape the mall, discover a cure, call the CDC, investigate the course, and you'll be doing 3 of these. And so there's a lot of variety with the way that the game is set up. You'll be playing different games each time. I think there's like 94 different combinations, 9 times 8 times 7 divided by 6. Somebody could probably check my math and let me know in the comments how I just messed that up. If that is right? 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 7 is 84. 84, I'm sorry. That's, again. All right, so it says we're supposed to do this under the table, so I'm going to do this under the table, as you can see. As you can see, there's my hand. There are the cards. You can't see them under the table. So let's figure out what we got here. This feels like a good one. We've got Discover a Cure. Okay, kind of like this one. I've played this one a number of times. We've got Save the Stranded. This is also a cool one. And then Fix the Helicopter, and this is also another cool one. They're all cool. I'm not sure why I'm trying to differentiate here. All right, so the other ones are going to go back to the deck. We're not going to use those. And then we're going to go ahead and do the setup on each of these. Discover the cure by finding all 8 ingredients in the correct order. You have 8 ingredient tokens. You have A through D, then D through A. And so when you're discovering them, there's I think a discovery and then a pickup. Like they're 2 separate things. After entering a room with an ingredient token, killing a zombie if necessary, and if there are no zombies in the store, player may flip and reveal the token, sharing it with the other players. And if it's the incorrect ingredient, then place it back on the thing face down, so you're not actually supposed to keep it face up, which I think is probably something I've done wrong in past plays. Correct ingredient if it matches the next letter, place the token on the space in the card's sequence track, follow the arrows until all the ingredients are found. So you have to find all 8 ingredients in order, and you'll do that A through D, D through A. We'll put that up there. And so for this one, there's a little bag of stuff here that basically are all the different things that you'll need. for each of the objectives. And so we're going to go ahead and pull the ones that are... Just flipping these other ones over. Okay. I don't think these ones need to be flipped over. I think these are just trap icons. Those are not part of any objective. Those are just simply... There we go. All right, so we're all flipped over now. So we can pull these ones aside. Slide these ones over here. So we'll need some of those a little bit later. And we'll go ahead and mix these up. All right. Give a little shuffle there. No idea which one is which. And these, on each of the store icons, there's a little beaker icon. This will go there. Oh, shoot. I saw that was a C. So we'll go ahead and mix these up. All right. I have no idea what any of them are now. You'll have to believe me. I do not know. And that's going to go there, and then this is going to go here. All right, so we've got the Discover the Cure out. Save the Stranded. Save the Stranded people. 2 stranded tokens, 1 objective marker. Shuffle the 2 stranded tokens and place each face down in the entrance of both purple stores. So, where are the strandeds? Here are the strandeds. And I do not know which is which. So we're going to place 1 here, and they have to go into the entrance. To place the objective, to place that there. All right. Place the objective marker on the start of this track. So there are colored markers for each of the players. So you have some blue, some orange. I think I'm actually missing a couple because there should be 1 more orange and 1 more green. That's a little disconcerting. But we also have some regular objective markers as well. And so we'll do 1 for this to indicate that we need the A first. We'll do 1 here indicating that we've not done the zombie thing. And we'll then slide this over here. I'm actually going to try to rotate these like this so I can actually read them a little bit better. There we go. Let's see. After entering a room with a stranded token, killing a zombie if necessary. If there are zombies in the store, player may flip and resolve it. If it's a successful save, if the token shows a stranded, advance the objective marker forward 1 space, then reset the objective, shuffling both tokens and placing them face down on the entrance of each store with the next icon on the track. So essentially what you're doing is you're attempting to save 4 individuals, and once you do, you have completed the objective. And you have to do each pair of entrances you're going to do at the same time. So you're going to try to save 1 from these here. You're then going to try to save 1 from the purple ones, which are here and here, then the orange ones, which are here and here, and then the green ones are in here and here, and then you're done. So that is it's relatively straightforward, but you do run the risk of if it's a zombie, then you have to then reveal the zombie, and then you're overrun. And of course, because we're playing up against the teenager, that means the teenager is going to do 2 damage instead of 1, so that's not good. Let's see. Pick up all the helicopter parts and return them to the courtyard. I need 1 part token and 1 objective marker. Place the part token in the room with the 1 part token icon. And I guess that's not this thing, is it? No, it's this thing. Here we go. All right, where is the part token? It's over here. It's under LTL Hobby, so it's not that far away. It's actually right nearby. I could probably shoot that zombie out and get that token. After entering a room with the part token, killing a zombie if necessary, and if there are no zombies in the store, player may pick it up, placing it on their card. They must bring it back to the courtyard. And then there's rules regarding the how you handle it. There are also additional gear icons. There's a 2 here, 3 here, and then a 4 here. So we have to then do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to go ahead and place the team start there. So we now have all our objectives set up. These other ones are going to go off to the wayside. I'm going to go ahead and put them in their bag because I'm not going to play another game after this. If I wanted to, I could probably do like a playthrough of all 3, like do first 3 objectives, then the 3 more objectives, then 3 more objectives, and just play through the different humans. Because certainly there are enough humans that I could do 9 total. 3 different zombies plus 2 different humans. Let's go ahead and put these back though. So right there. I'm not going to need the purples. I'm not going to need the dark greens. That's interesting. I guess these are... These are the green icons. And I guess these are meant to go with that color up there. I think it really makes a difference. But go ahead and put the rest of these away. I am missing, however, it does look like I'm missing an orange one, which does not make me happy. All right, so now we take care of the search deck and the supply deck. And we will go ahead and look at the instructions for that. Separate the cards by their type. And this is the sort of bookkeepy thing that I really don't like about this. You do have to go through and basically organize everything by type of card. And I'm not sure I'm doing this right. So there we go. Book, backpack, weapon, event, alert, weapons, backpack stuff, weapons, alerts, event. There we go. So we've weapons here. These are basically the weapons that you can acquire, and these little plastic things you can attach to your meeple. You can have 1 melee weapon, you can have 1 ranged weapon. By default, you're going to have a knife and a pistol, but obviously you can replace those. You can end up with a machete, for example, or a shotgun, or both. So those are the weapons. Equipment items are things that you can usually use once. I think in all cases once. And basically they'll either give you a little bit of a boost in terms of energy, they'll help you destroy some weapons, they'll help you move some zombies around. So there's your equipment and weapons. And I believe what you do is you take all the pickup cards and event cards. So these are weapons and backpacks. These are pickups and event cards. So event cards, I believe, are the ones that just simply have a little exclamation on the side, and pickups have the little briefcase. These allow you to get some help or get some bullets or do first aid or whatever, and these will usually add a zombie. I think 2 of them are zombies, 2 of them are explosions. Let's see, we're going to shuffle these. Take all the pickup and event cards, shuffle them together, form the deck A face down. Yeah, Alright, this is where it gets a little tricky. We're going to take the weapon and backpack cards and shuffle them together. I should really shuffle better. I should really shuffle better. Please feel free to comment on my shuffling technique. I recommend places where I can go to learn how to shuffle better. Especially these small amounts of cards. It gets a little bit messy, to say the least. I'm going to do one more regular shuffle. As I've discussed already on these playthroughs, as you've probably gotten sick of me saying. Alright, so draw 12 of them without revealing any to form a second deck. So we're going to do 4, 4, and 4. That's our second deck. That's B. Take the remaining unused cards, shuffle them to form a third deck. That's supply deck C. We've already shuffled those. I'm not going to do anything else to that. Set C, deck C, that's this, next to the objective card. So we'll put that up here. I think we can still see everything, right? I know that there's a big glare right there, I know, but I think everything else can be viewed. Take A and B together. This is going to form the search deck. 24 cards total. Basically, this is your timer for the game. This will determine how long you have to complete your objectives. If you run out of search cards, you're screwed. And each of these will represent things that you could actually get in the store that you're in. And if you reveal your search card while you're in the courtyard, you can choose where to put it. I think it has to be one of the adjacent stores. So this, or this. You're not adjacent to any of the corner stores. All right. And then, at long last, we can resume the solo instructions with Each human character should take alternating turns, and you deal one. You deal one of these cards to each of the players. So I think that's actually the same as Minerva. Not sure where to put this. I think I'm going to put this on top. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to put this off to the corner here. I'll try not to mix it up with the backpack stuff. All right, and then we're going to put the remaining search deck up here underneath that. I think that should work. Okay. Yeah, because the rest of this involves how to give search cards to the zombie, which we're obviously not doing. We've got a melee dice. We've got the 12 weapons here. We've got the 2 trap tokens. I think that's the other thing that I had to place that I have not yet. We've got 2 package tokens. We've got the cop car in place. But these are supposed to go... Where are they? That's the theme to You Don't Know Jack, which I might get a copyright strike now on. Hopefully that's not going to be it. Where is the trap icon? I think the trap icons have to stay on to the side. Is that right? Place the 2 trap icons gray side up next to amps, electronics, or IE toys. So that would be here. All right. All right, and I think that's it. So the human turn, you have to move 3 times. Each move consists of the following actions. Kill 1 zombie, use the room's ability and or interact with a token, and then collect items, and then search the current store. First, you must move before you take any action. So you can't kill a zombie, then move. You have to move first. We're going to have the athlete go first. The athlete's special ability, if you start your turn in a room without a zombie, your first move may take you 2 rooms away instead of 1. So that's a plus, because what I can do is I can move here, and then I can use my melee attack to attack the zombie. Now, you have a melee attack and a ranged attack, and if you get a melee, you have to roll the melee dice. And the melee dice can be bad things. Like, that's just, I think, a normal kill. A green one is an excessive kill. You may then immediately move 1 room for free. If it comes up 1, you take 1 damage, and if it comes up 2, you take 2 damages. However, you do always kill the thing. So that's something that you don't have to worry about. Now, the plus side is, if I do this, I can just simply use the athlete, go here, and get that taken care of right away. Now, despite the fact that there are walls appearing between these things, you should just treat these as passageways through. Like, there is a wall here. There's an opening through the wall here. So you can go from this room to this room, or this room to this room. You are not beholden to only follow gaps in the wall. So that is one of the things that you should be aware of. So we're going to have them go 1 on his first move. The athlete's going to go 2 to there. We're then going to roll the melee dice, and we're going to get 2 damage. That's not great. That's actually the worst possible outcome, and we kill the zombie. However, now we can interact. We can now use the room's ability and or interact with a token and collect items. So what we can do here is collect this. We're going to put this on the card, if I remember correctly. We have 2 more moves left. We could just go ahead and bring this all the way back. And then drop it off. And then what that does is it automatically puts us in a good spot. We've already completed the first step of one of our objectives. I kind of want to see what's going on here with this, and maybe even pick this up as well. Because that's going to help reinforce the barricade, and we're going to get some supplies from the thing over there. So I think as my second move, I'm going to go here. I'm going to pick this up. That's also going to join me on my player thing. And then as my third move, I'm going to move here, And I'm going to reveal that this is a C, so that does me no good. I can't use that. I will have to try to remember that there's a C over here on the right. And that is my move. And now at the end of my move, just making sure that I do this correctly, I then search the current store. Now this means that I flip over the card in front of me, and I place it face up next to the store that I'm in. It's a frequency item. Future players may now pick this up. So I cannot pick this up myself on this turn. However, the next player may come here and pick, as long as they're in the store, they can collect this item. If it is an event card, then you immediately resolve it. And that will usually be bad. That is the search the store. Then the zombie turn is going to be check for noise, add new zombies, and then deal and draw new search cards. Zombie player looks at the search card that was just revealed at the end of the last human player's symbol, and basically, are you in that same store? So this is a shattered vase icon. That's the blue icon here and here. I have a green diamond radio electronic thing. They do not match. Then you're going to add 2 zombies. I'm just reading through this, sorry. We're going to add 2 zombies to the stores that match that icon. So we're going to add 1 to here and here. And then we can actually add them both to the same location, or we can add 1 to each. And we're going to add 1 to each because I think that is going to make the most sense. There are little arrows on each card that indicate the direction that the zombies are going to get added. And it's going to be like that. So now the question is, so I just want to read this correctly, and it means you're going to get my bald head here in the shot here. Police car. Enter the police car. You may immediately go to a store entrance up to 3 stores away. Afterwards, leave the vehicle in that room. Any player may use it again in future turns. So this is going to be a roaming car that allows me to get from place to place and all sorts of wonderful things. So I think the first thing I'm going to do with the janitor, and the janitor's got a special ability. If you kill the last zombie in a store, gain 1 bullet. Oh, and I forgot to deal a new search card. I'm going to forget that a lot. You're going to see that. You're going to see that happen a lot throughout the course of the game. I need some coffee. Where's my coffee? Here's my coffee. All right. So I think the first thing the janitor is going to do is going to move 1. That's all he can really do on this turn. He can't interact with anything. For 2, they'll move here. And then for 3, upon moving here, I will kill a zombie. Because I think I can do that after moving. Yeah, kill 1 zombie. So I'm going to use my bullet to do it, because I'm using my last bullet to kill the zombie, or I'm using my bullet to kill the last zombie in the store. So that will mean I gain a bullet. I get my bullet back. I will now go here, and I will check out that's also a C. That is a stranded person. That is a person who needed saving. So, if the token shows a stranded, advance the objective marker forward 1 space, then reset the objective, shuffling both tokens and placing them face down on the entrance of each store with the next icon. So, we're going to take the other stranded icon. This is going to be the tougher thing to figure out. Because you have to keep them face down so that you don't see them. You have to do some sort of shuffling, which doesn't simply involve you touching them. So what I'm hoping here is that this is randomly shuffling them. I don't actually know which is which, so I think I've done the job that I needed to do. They're going to go into the entrances of the blue store. So we're going to have 1 there, and we're going to have 1 there. The janitor is done. They will draw their search card. Their search card was zombie. Crud. All right, so zombie, overrun, and immediately take 2 damage because it is the entrance of a store. Thank you. That's lovely. Now it's going to get discarded. We'll just put that all the way over there. And then draw a new search card. The card itself had a little electronics icon, so the zombie will add 2 more zombies, one to the entrance here, and one to... Where's the other one? It's over here. I'm going to go ahead and do this one here. Now, obviously, we don't want these to get all the way in, so we do have to do some zombie cleanup here shortly. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the athlete actually move this way to try to... kind of want to clear this up, but I think my best bet is actually on my first turn. If I start my room in a... If you start your turn in a room without a zombie, your first move made true. So I can't go 2 on this first one. That's unfortunate. Do I want to make a beeline that way, or do I want to get this helicopter down here so I can start the next objective? And I think I'm going to move 1, 2. I get to drop off the supply token. Return to supply token to the courtyard to repair 2 and to draw 1 supply card. So this will go up 2. And I get a supply card, and I've got a grenade. When entering a store, discard this card and kill all zombies in the store, then roll the melee die to see if you take wounds. So that'll go into my backpack. And I'll do that right under there. I also get to return the helicopter gear. Upon entering the courtyard with the part, advance the objective 1 space. Then reset the objective, placing the part token on the next space listed on the track. So this will now go here. So now I've got a helicopter part token there. I've moved twice. I can move 1 more time. Which direction do I want to go in? I think I want to head... towards the police car. Because I feel like I need to be closer to the police. Like, I want to get into that police car so I can get over here and start knocking this stuff out. Let's see. And then I'm going to reveal a search card. Oh, so sorry, it should be right there. That's going to reveal a grenade. I'm going to leave the grenade in this store over here because I think the janitor is going to be able to clear it as soon as they get over here. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle to do that. But I think that's the janitor's next turn. And so then the zombie, it is a green icon. And because I was in the courtyard, I don't have to worry about matching. But the green icons are going to go there. And they're going to go... Where's the other one? Over here. So this is not good because this store is almost completely overrun. However, the way that the arrows will work is that it will go through this store next. So if I get green, the next one will be added over here, which is not good because that's going to be a lot. So let me just make sure that I understand something about being in a room where it is overrun. So I don't think I did that correctly. Yeah, you have to move after like if you're in a zombie room, you have to move. So I'm going to have to move now. I can then kill a zombie. I can use 1 token to kill the zombie back here because I'm 1 room away. And because I killed the last zombie in a store, I will gain a bullet. So that's pretty cool. I will now move here. I can then kill this zombie with melee. And I'm going to have to roll to do that. Like I said, I'm going to forget to do this a lot. I take 1 more wound. That zombie's gone, however. I don't think I can kill more than 1 zombie a turn, though. I think I can only kill 1 zombie. It's a shame, because I'd like to use... I'd like to be able to get a lot of these tokens out of the way. Human turn. Kill 1 zombie. Okay, yeah, so I can't do anything else. And I can't reveal this or pick up this because there's still a zombie in the store. So that was 1, 2, 3... I will now kill the zombie with melee. Overkill. I can now move 1. Now the question is, do I want to move 1 so I can pick up the supply and the and that. The thing is, I think if I do that, then I can't reveal whether or not this is going to be a zombie or not. And I think what I want to do is I want to reveal what's behind this. So I'm going to actually use overkill to move one more move. I'm going to pick up the token, the special ability, the room interaction, and then I'll reveal a token as well, and I've got a D here. So that's blows, because that just keeps me far, far away from where I need to be. I can, however, pick up the grenade. And then when I'm entering a store, I can use that to blow up all the zombies, and that'll be a plus. So now I reveal my search icon. It is a frequency item that will go here as well. It is a purple. So we're going to add one to the purple over here, which is good because there's nothing else over there. And one to over here. And this is actually fairly underrun so far, so that's good. That's good. All right, so now green goes. Oh, and I forgot to draw that, so there we go. I'm starting in a room without a zombie, so technically I can go 2. I originally wanted to be close to this. I feel like what I want to do is actually get someplace where I can blow up a bunch of zombies. And I'm not going to be able to do that from the looks of it. I can move 2 to start off with. And I think that's what I'm going to do is this, and this is going to seem counterintuitive. I'm going to go 1-2 as my first move. I'm going to enter this store. No, I'm going to start here. First move is just simply to here. That's one move overall. That's all I need to do. But I can use a bullet. That'll get me to 8 and take out that zombie. I can then go 2 and then go 3, and I'll use the grenade now. I'll go ahead and discard that. That was on 8. And that will wipe out all the zombies here. I will have to go ahead and re-roll the dice to see if I take any damage. Hopefully I won't, and I did not. I don't treat the overkill on that because I'm not actually rolling it for melee. I do, however, get to reveal this, and this is an A, so we finally have moved off of our initial thing. We've got 1. Hurrah. And so that was 3 moves. Let's see, that was 1, 2, and then 3. And 3, I can kill the zombie with a bullet and also use the grenade, I think. So yeah, I think so. Isn't that right? Yeah. So I still have a bullet that I can use, and I will use that bullet to take that out. And I can still interact with the room to gain 1 bullet back. So there we go. I think that's all legal. Please let me know in the comments if any of that was illegal. If I screwed anything up there. But I think that is fine. Sorry, a little bit of a leg cramp there. And now I reveal this. And there's a shotgun in this weapon in this store. However, I have matched the store that I'm in. So that is bad. Because that actually means that instead of just 1 zombie, it's a bunch of zombies. Add 2 zombies to each of the 2 stores matching the symbol, so 4 total zombies. So even though I just wiped out a whole bunch of zombies, I'm now adding a bunch in. So I'm going to add 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and we have now hit the first that enters the courtyard, so the courtyard goes down by 1. And I could have added it here, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to overrun my person, my athlete. I want to keep that person as safe as possible. But that is the end of this turn. So now, the janitor's first turn could be to move here and then shoot that person. I've got a grenade. I can wipe out all this stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and move here. That'll be my first move, and then check out what this icon is, and it's a zombie. So I get overrun, which means I take 2 damage. I'm starting to look really unwell. And then that stays there. So next move is going to be here. I'm going to use my grenade. And no damage, fortunately, so we knock out all of the zombies here. There's my grenade. And now I can take a shot and kill off the last zombie here. Last zombie in the store, so that becomes that. And then my third move is going to be into here, and I'm one away from where I need to be to turn this in. So that's a huge plus. Plus, I can also take a moment and heal there in the center. So that'll be a plus as well. But that'll all be on my next turn. I'm going to flip this over, and I've got an explosion. Choose one weapon or item that you are carrying and remove it from the game, or else take 1 damage, then discard this card. That's awesome. Plus, 2 more zombies in the purple stores. One is going to appear here. One is going to appear here. That both sucked. All right. Athlete then gets... Oh, we then draw another card there. Oh, and I forgot I can actually pick up... I should have picked up these cards, too, while I was at it. So, both of them involve gaining bullets. I don't need bullets in either case. I need to heal, essentially. All right, so... Next up is the athlete. What do I want to do? Well, I know that that is going to be our stranded hero, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's move 1. We'll use a bullet to take out the zombie. Leftovers, roll the melee dice, and we can either we'll either heal or we'll take wounds, and there's a better chance of healing, so I will go ahead and try to heal. And instead I take a wound. That's awesome. Alright, so next move is to here, and I will reveal the stranded lady, and we can move that there. We'll then reset the objective. We're going to do the orange ones now, so we have to get back up there. That's going to be a challenge. So there's that, and there's that. And then we also get to reveal this, and it's unfortunately another A. We don't really need the A. Let's see. We did 1 move, and I can actually shoot here to take out this zombie. And I will move 1 more here and shoot. Actually, I think my best bet is to go here and do melee. Overkill. I can take out that one. And I will go here and pick up this, because I got the overkill, so I can move 1 more space. I will go ahead and get this and get 2 more bullets back. And that'll be a huge plus. Did I remember to put this in the god freaking store? Stupid. Very stupid. Stupid. Let's put that one down here. And then deal the actual card out. Okay. I don't think I actually did this either. I don't think I did either of the 2 stores for these. Not that great. For Pete's sake. Put 1 additional zombie into the store, then discard the card. So we're going to put a zombie there. Get rid of that. Do a new card, and plus 2 more zombies in the blue stores. 1 will go there, and 1 will go there. Okay, so we need to find a B, and the B's are probably all up in this area. This is going to be C, D, C. Get it? But first thing we need to do is go here. We're going to add 2 more to that, and we get to draw a weapon, finally. Skateboard. Backpack item. On your turn, discard to move to any given room. We'll also take the action here to heal 2, because we desperately need it. And then I think that might be our best bet. Yeah, so that was 1 move. We'll go ahead and discard this. We'll go ahead and use it now. There's no sense holding on to it. And we'll move to here. Move to here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I think that counts. Yeah, I think that's probably it counts as the move. I'm not exactly sure. We'll go ahead and shoot this zombie here. We've removed the last one from the room, so that becomes that. We're actually going to ignore that for now. We're going to move this way. Reveal this token. It's a B, so that moves us one further along. That's huge, because now we can pick up the C here, and then the D here, and then the C. We have to find the other D first, but we did a move. We picked up that. We can also shoot that zombie. That will use up a bullet. And then as our third move, we could go here and do the melee and reveal that token. What I am concerned about is that I could end up getting overrun, and I'm not in a position to get overrun. I could also pick up a trap. I never use traps. Should probably start learning how to use those. Let's go ahead and move here. We'll use a bullet. I don't think I remember to return that back to there and down and then back one, because we killed the last one again. All right, so I think that was all legal. We have a first aid kit in this room. That'll be great. I'm going to pick that up on the next turn. We've revealed 2 more zombies in the purple stores. We got one here, and we've got one here. So we're quickly getting into a situation where this is going to look bad. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we go to the athlete. The athlete is in a store with a zombie, so they don't get to do anything other than just simply move. We will, however, move 1, use a bullet to kill a zombie. We will go ahead and reveal this, because that is a C. We also know the D's up here, so we will go ahead and move 1 more for 2. And use another bullet, take out that zombie. And now we will move 3 and reveal the D. And now we're up to the first half of that objective. And we can also pick up this for later usage. All right, I think all of that was legal. I didn't have anything I could pick up. I could pick up this. I will pick up this because that's going to give me a bullet, and that is going to help immensely. With the search icon reveals an Uzi in this room. We're going to add 2 to the greens. 1 here and 1 here. Fortunately, I wasn't in a green one already. That's going to help a lot. And now a new card here. The biggest obstacle you'll run into is that you might run out of time to do this. We're in a room, though, that has no zombies whatsoever. The biggest question is, first of all, I want to pick up the first. Well, I'm going to move first. The little girl, do I risk it? If I risk it, then I get the 2 back because I can pick up the first aid kit on my second move. So first move is move here, reveal. I reveal the little girl has been hiding under there, and we now move that 1 more forward. We get to take these 2, and we'll move these to the last set of stores. We're almost done this objective. The one that we've got with the farthest back on is definitely going to be the helicopter one. We need to get our butts in gear on that. However, what I will say is once we get the cop car, I can get somebody into the cop car and start picking up the gears pretty quickly. So there we go. We'll do 1 on, it's the green one, so there's 1 there, and there's 1 there. All right, so that was first move. I will also go ahead and pick this up and immediately heal 2. So that's awesome. Then second move, I can't really do anything else. A third move, I can go here. And I can actually shoot a zombie, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. That'll move down to here. Not the last zombie in the store, unfortunately, so that doesn't help. And what do I have here? I've got another B. So we got the B there. C here. This, I think, has to be our other D, because I think this was an A down here. So we got to go D, C, B, A to finish off that quest. And that's going to be fun to try to do. But that is as far as we can go with that one. We revealed a crowbar in this room. We had 1 zombie to the purples, which I'm glad I killed off that 1 zombie then. And we are here. And we have an interesting question. I can move 2 on this turn. I'm doing somewhat okay in health. Part of me wants to get back here to... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move here. I'm going to move 1 here. Oh, forgot to put this out. I did not mean to do it that way. So we're going to shuffle this back up. That was stupid of me. Sorry. I cannot pick up a weapon unless I actually move. So I could move 1 here, shoot the zombie, and also pick up the Uzi. Then move into here to get the little girl. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to move 1 here, and the only reason I'm moving 1 here is to gain this Uzi. After you perform a ranged action, you may spend 1 additional bullet to move another player from an adjacent room up to 2 rooms away. Ask some permission first. I'm not sure that was necessarily a good idea. I should have looked at the weapon description beforehand, but I do get to use a bullet to knock this person out. I'll then move here for 2. And that is the last of the zombies that we need to... The last of the little girls that we need to rescue. So, yay. So that's 5. That is completed. That's one of our objectives down. That was what? 1, 2. And we will go ahead and move this 3, and we'll try to get into there to heal up a little bit on the next turn. So we're going to reveal a frequency item. This is going to be pick up 2 bullets. I can put it in any adjacent store. I'm going to go ahead and put it up in here. And then we'll also add 2 zombies to the blues. The blue one needs 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so let's talk about what we need to finish up here. We need to get this gear. We need to get this token next. So I think my next move is... move here. We'll melee kill this zombie, which means we roll. Take 2 damage. Effing hell. Police car. Enter the police car. You may immediately go to a store entrance up to 3 stores away, so we will move here. And we will put this in the police car, and we'll leave that there. And moving here, I don't have I have to take a melee action, I guess. Is that really the best move that I can make? That is the question. And I don't think it is. If I move here, I can go 1. I've already gone 1. If I move here to this, move the police car here, I can then go 2, shoot out a zombie, 3, shoot out a zombie. I'll use up 2 bullets and I'll be very close to dying. But I think that's got to be what I do. So we'll do that. The police car ends up here. That was 1 to move here, 2, take out that, and that drops us down 2 more bullets. We are very close to dying. This is not a good situation. If I get overrun, I'm sort of screwed. I'm hoping I don't get overrun. That was a really... Well, no. I'm here. Sorry, not there. I'm here, because that's how that works. And baseball bat. So that's good, because that's not the room that I'm in. So that will be the green rooms. We'll get 1 more zombie here. We're almost broken into the store over there. The other green one is here, so they'll be on the police car. So then we draw another card. He'll move here. He drops this off. We boost this up again. We also can heal for 2. And we return this back to where we got it from. Let's see. We need to start taking out zombies left and right. So we're going to go here and shoot. That's 2, 3, shoot. And hopefully we can take out that last one on the next turn. All right, so probably not the best move that I could have made by any stretch of the imagination. We'll go ahead and reveal this. It is an orange. That will go here as well. So we'll get a whole bunch of bullets that we can pick up on the next turn if we don't wipe out that zombie. We'll get 2 oranges. They'll go here and here. There's nothing else in the intros for that, or entrances for that. Now his turn. He will go 1. He can't use up a bullet, which blows. Oh, this is bad. I forget if it ever, like, once you end up on the same spot, are you screwed? So I think it's you can't ever be on the same spot. Yeah, because if they ever... A human player is eaten alive if their wounds and ammos meet on the same space or if they cross over each other. This shows the character is too weak to or too poorly equipped to survive. So, I can't use a bullet because I won't get the bullet back automatically. I could do the loud crash here to move one zombie in an adjacent store, but that only applies to here and here. And then it has to be to an adjacent room, so that's really not going to help either. I mean, I kind of got to go here and then hope that I don't get eaten, right? I think I got to go back all the way here. I mean, that blows. I can't stop and pick up supplies either, which is also unfortunate. I was supposed to pick up a weapon, wasn't I? Oh, crud, I forgot to do that. That was stupid. I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a chance because I don't want to be doing analysis paralysis on camera for 15 minutes. And I die. All right. Well, that was stupid of me. All right. Well, we're down to 1 human. I'm not sure if in the solo mode, if I still have to, like, if that just kills me automatically. If that's the end of the game. That was really unfortunate. So I think that means I do... that person comes off. I reveal the search card. I then deal out 2 more zombies. One's going to go here. One's going to go here. Fortunately, I don't get overrun. But it does mean that I'm down to 1 player, I think. And I'm going to play it that way. I'm hoping that that's how to play it. But, man, that blows. That blows big time. Okay, so we're going to go 1. I can move a zombie to an adjacent empty room. There isn't, unfortunately, one to move them to. But I can use a bullet to take out this zombie here. And then also pick this up. This is a D, so that completes... That moves us along there. We have to get all the way back up here to get that C. I'm assuming also that I don't continue to draw search cards because that would be kind of pointless. So that's 1. I'm going to go 2 here to pick this up. That goes on here. And then I think I'm going to pick all this up. I'm going to pick up the fireworks. I'm going to pick up the barbed bat. I can use this at any time to move all the zombies into rooms without bats, or rooms without zombies. But I think what I need to do is I need to get over to this cop car here. So that is going to be the end of my turn. I'm going to reveal this. I've got a crossbow. It's going to go here. And I'm going to add 2 more zombies to green rooms. Now the green room here, that's getting pretty close to being overrun again. There's going to be 1 more here. And also, I've got the bat and the Uzi, so I could actually go ahead and equip them. I feel like there's no point. I don't feel like there's much, like, it's kind of a pain in the butt, actually, to equip them with the things that they're supposed to have. Then there's the question about, is this the right one? So, I get to start off by moving 2 automatically. I think the biggest concern I have is that I really do want to get these bullet things. All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to discard this on my turn. And I'm going to take up to 3 zombies from anywhere and place them into any room without zombies. So we're going to go ahead and take these. We're going to move 1 to the entrance here. We're going to move 1 to this spot here. We're going to move 1 to this spot here. That leaves this room completely empty. I'm now going to move. I now get to move 1. I'm going to take these 2 items. I get 6 bullets back, which brings me back up to full strength there. And I have to stop here because what I don't want to do is I don't want to end up in here on my first move. So that was 1, 2, 3. I'm returning this, so I move the helicopter thing up by 1. This goes on to spot 3. And I get to also heal 2, so I'm back at full strength. So I'm now at full strength. I'm good. And I should discard that. And I forgot to draw a search card. I reveal the search card. Explosion! Choose 1 weapon or item that you are carrying. I will go ahead and get rid of the Uzi because I wasn't really that wild about that to begin with. There we go. And then it's also an orange, so we're going to add 2 more to oranges. So 1 there and 1 there, and that's starting to look a little bad. We then get to go again. We're going to draw a search card. All right, so we get to move 2 on our first move, and then we're going to use a bullet to take out this guy. And then second move is here. We're going to use a bullet to take out this person. Flip this over. That's a C, so we get to move 1 more along. The B one is over here. But we also want to get this gear token. So I think that was 1, 2. I think my third move is to move here. And I'm going to take out another zombie. Oh, before I move from here, I'm going to use this to pick this up, because that'll put me back up at 9. Then I can move here, shoot the zombie for 1, and then pick up the bullet from the room activity. All right, so there we go. Again, I think that was all legal. I'm sure it wasn't. Tell me in the chats. And it's going to be a grenade. We'll add 1 more zombie to each of the purple rooms. So 1 here and 1 here. And draw 1 more search card. And basically we have this many more to go. So we don't have that much more time left. We will go 1, shoot the zombie. 2, pick up the little thingy here. Then we can move here to get into the police car. But that's not going to help us get into an entrance. So I think my best bet is to move back to here and pick this up as well. Not that it's going to help that much, but maybe it will. And we'll pick up the grenade while we're here as well. That'll go into our backpack. Flip this over. It's machete. In that room, we're going to add 1 more to the oranges. However, that means that we are going to basically take away 2 from the barricades because we're overrun all the way throughout here. Where's the 4? The 4 is over here, so that's not great. First move is to move 2 spaces, so we get to move 1, 2. We'll move 3, and we'll go ahead and get that helicopter icon down here. So now we're back up to that. We have 1 more to go. And I think the only thing that we can really do is just move one more this way. And what we'll do is we'll wipe this out in here once we get into that room. So we reveal this. It is a melee axe. We're going to go ahead and leave this here. I don't think it really matters. We're going to add 2 more of these guys. All right. So first move, I can move up to 2 spaces. And I think that's not really going to matter. Actually, I take that back. We're going to do this. 1, we don't have to worry about we get to move 2 spaces. And now we're right here. So I should have thought about this beforehand. Move 1 here. It doesn't really matter. We'll move here, actually, because that's going to put me closer to the thingamajiggy. We'll use the grenade. Wipe out all the zombies here. We'll go ahead and pick up the token. Oh, and I forgot to drop this off too while I was there. I'm not going to... might as well. Should have picked up the assault rifle. There we go. That puts that there. So that was 1 move to do that with the grenade. Then we're going to do 2, 3. Drop this off. We've completed the helicopter icon. I really have to make sure this computer stays up and active. I'm hoping that didn't screw up the recording. So that's done. I forgot to draw another one of these. We're at the end of our turn, so we reveal another search card. We've got this little thingy here. We'll add 2 more to the purple rooms. We're going to add 1 here then, and 1 here. The zombies are breaking down the doors left and right. But we start on a room that is empty, so we're going to go here. We get to move 2 on our first move. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this because I have to get up to here and then down to here without the help of the police car. We get to use a bullet to take this person out. We're going to then move here to use the melee dice. We get to do an overkill. We don't want to do an overkill though because we need to get that other zombie. We need to move and then kill. I now may use 1, because I have the baseball bat, I can take 1 damage to convert it into an overkill. The reason to do that is that if this is actually a B, which I'm pretty sure it is, I could then take 1 movement and move it here, and that's going to get me that much closer down to here. Do I want to do that? I think I do. No, because if I do the overkill, I can't then flip that over, so never mind. That is dead. We got a B. There. We're at the end of the turn. We can pick up the crowbar if we want. Yeah, we're picking this up and we're getting rid of this. That's going to be huge. I think actually these go here, like that. All right, so now we do a search. It is adrenaline, which we probably need. It's going to be green and green. So 1 green's going to go here because it's already overfilled, and the other one is there. We've got 2 moves left. All right, so if I pick up the adrenaline, I get what? Discard this card on your turn and take up to 2 additional moves. I have to do 1 move just simply to pick it up, so it's not really worth it, unfortunately. I can go 1, 2, 3. That ends my turn. No, I'm sorry. 1, because I get to move 2 on my first turn. 2, 3. That'll put me here. And then it's a matter of killing what's ever in here. I think that's the move. So 1, 2 is the first move because there's no zombies in the store that I'm in. 2, 3. I'm here. I'll draw this. I'm only going to add 2 zombies. I'll go. It doesn't really matter what store I add it to. It has to be adjacent to the courtyard. But honestly, I don't think it really matters. That's going to add 1 here. I'm actually going to add both of them to the blue store over here so that I can keep this a little bit more clean. I draw 1 more search card. That's it. This is my last turn. I get to start in a store that is empty. I will go here, kill the zombie, take 1 damage. That zombie's dead. However, I do reveal this. It is the A. It is the last one, and that is it. And I have completed all 3 objectives. Whew. All right. That was close. The one card remaining. I lost one of my survivors. I have no idea if I was actually supposed to consider myself having lost at that point. I've probably forgot some of the rules along the way. The biggest things that I always forget is to make sure that I'm keeping the passive ability of the zombie in mind. So, take 2 damage if you're overrun at an entrance. But I think I got all of those. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments if you were paying close attention and you saw that I missed one. I think I did everything else correctly, but again, I may have messed something up. But not too bad. I discovered the cure. I saved the stranded. I fixed the helicopter. We're flying out of there with 4 cured people, stranded people, and we've got the cure. So it's a successful end of the movie. Yay. That is it. Thank you for joining me on this at the beginning of Zombie Week for the solo board game journey. Thank you for joining me on this ill-advised and stupid journey throughout the year of 2022. I am filming this on January 1st, so yes, I have heard the sad news about Betty White, and somebody posted that they prefer to think of it this way. She didn't just simply die in her sleep. She wrapped her hands around the neck of 2021 and said, "I'm taking you with me," and then fell into a fiery pit like Mordor. And she made sure that she was taking 2021 with her, as opposed to the other way around. And I like to think that. R.I.P. Betty White. She was loved by many, and she lived a wonderful life, amazing life, and she will be missed. And on that Madeline note, I'm going to say thank you for joining me. Please do all the YouTube things. Click likes, click subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications. Please do let me know what mistakes I made when I was doing the playthrough. Let me know things that you'd prefer me to do differently. If there are things that I'm not doing properly with the way that I'm filming this, I am trying to learn more about editing. I'm trying to learn more about filming. I'm trying to learn more about camera setups. I think this one's pretty good. I swapped out my camera, so these should not be too blurry. I'm hoping. Hopefully you can see everything nice and cleanly. And if you have suggestions for other games that I might want to do later on in the year, please let me know. I've got about 100. I've picked up a bunch of print-to-play games as well. I'm going to pick up some more solo games over the course of the year. And I will be revisiting things. So we'll be doing an entire week. I'm going to do an entire week of Robinson Crusoe. So that one game is going to give me 7 days worth of content. So yay. With that having been said, let's go ahead and put this game away. Let's keep forgetting that is a vital thing that I said I was going to do with each one of these. So we're going to use this for all the quest-specific content. So the little helicopter rotor goes in here, the 2 stranded icons go in here, and all of these cure things will go in here. Can I do it? Can I do it? Nope. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Didn't do it. There we go. All right. That's that. And then we've got the other cures here, so we'll just take these and put these to the side. Let's go ahead and take these people here. We're going to combine those, and that's going to be that. We'll go ahead and take all these out of the way. Break this hole down. I'm going to keep the courtyard on top. So that's my stack of oversized cards. All the other cards just go into one deck, even though they are meant to be different types. I could take the time, if I wanted to, and organize these now, but I just feel like, you know what, let future Greg, let future Foggy deal with that. I go by both Greg and Foggy. Foggy is what I prefer. However, at work, I do have to use Greg, which is kind of irritating. Let's go ahead and put all the weapons in here. Better. I really do think I like these, but I don't ever remember to use them as I'm playing when I'm playing this game. We'll go ahead and do all those zombies in here. And I forget what the rule is regarding zombies. I think if you have to add zombies and there are no more left to add, you lose the game. I think. I'm going to have to check that in the rule book and see if that is correct. And then this is all the other stuff. So we'll add the little police cars in here. We'll add the meeples. And it's nice to know that no matter the difficulty level, it wouldn't have mattered because I never ran the risk of actually losing a survivor. I always do try to make sure that I keep the courtyard well barricaded because it is easy to get overrun with multiple zombies on the same turn. And so even though you think that you're well protected against one, suddenly you're dealing with three, and it's just no fun. I also got kind of lucky because I think only once did I ever have to worry about being in the same, like having a search card come up that was the same color as the store that I was in. So that was another plus altogether. Unless I missed one, in which case I'm sure I'm going to hear about it in the comments, which I should hear about in the comments. All right, that's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. We'll go ahead and put this in first because it's the biggest and the bulkiest. Zombies next. Little weapons over here. The rule book going here, and we got the cover going here. And look at that. That is nice and put away, ready to go for next time. Thank you all for joining me, and I will catch you on the flip side. Ciao, everybody. Have a great 2022.